What's good? What's good? What's good, fam? Somebody's mama. Good rising. I came out my hole for a little while, y'all. Boy, oh boy, I had to play that knocker, boy, because Dustin, I think he might be redeeming himself. I don't know about y'all. I hope everybody's okay. I'm about 76% over here. I'm trying. I'm fighting. I'm having a little trouble healing because I live in a real raggedy area. And we got Esau's cheering living upstairs and across the hall from me. And I'm getting microaggressions aimed at me, stomping around, making extra noise on purpose because you know how they act when we won't validate their existence and kiss they you know where. I don't like certain energies, so I don't deal with it at my discretion. And you know, when you don't acknowledge certain folk the way they want you to, then they start trying to come around the side door, get you to react to them. But see, I got an antidote for all that. Okay. Anyway, I hope everybody doing well. I hope everybody is better than me, because it feel like I got hit by a bus still. Pneumonia is a bear, okay? When you get a little older, you have to be very careful, even when you're healthy, where you around, who you know, all kind of, just be careful, okay? Just be careful. Drink your water, stay hydrated, eat a lot of alkaline food. The doctor told me the other day if I hadn't been as healthy as I were, he would have admitted me. So, hallelujah. Now, on over here to Dustin and Cap and Kimmy. I normally don't do this. I came across this by accident, and then I saw some other people post about this. And I wanted to put in my 2 cents, Chi-Town Boogie style. Because this is how I know what I know about certain females and why they don't like Melody. Because Melody ain't never scared of none of these chicks, okay? And that's the mistake that a lot of people make, such as Destiny. They think that, you know, the rah-rah, we supposed to be scared. But class over trash every day of the week, okay? Even on Sunday. And I just, you know, I really am very proud of the fact that Dustin kicked in the front door with this piece right here. I said I wasn't going to give Lucifer a click, but I wanted to get it myself. I wanted to get the full version myself from the source without no adages, so I can put my own Midwest spin on it. Okay? Because this is how I roll all day, every day. Now, Dustin stepped up and decided to give a synopsis on that conversation, that powwow of delusion in the park with Hookhead and Destiny lying about the girls' trip. I don't even know. I don't understand that. You know you on camera. You know this is memorialized. Everybody's watching, okay? But when you run it back, carrying your bones, you lie. Because this is what Nell did with the name change ceremony, when Melody had her name change ceremony, um, she brought it up with Hookhead and then turned around and lied in Mel's face and said he brought it up and was talking about it. So let's take a peek on how Dustin got out the Hoover and cleared up the dust. Let's go.
Yeah.
And Dustin, what do you think about that whole conversation?
Shout out to Maurice and Kimmy for being, vulnerable and transparent and having it on camera. Shit happens, and I don't think that's anything that Maurice intended to do. I don't think he went out with the intention of having a wild night, and just like Kimmy just said, he didn't get a DUI. He was arrested for that. There's details here that are very significant that we just simply don't have because it's none of our damn business. And so what we've seen, we saw them.
It's my business because
yeah, follow me though, because them details, right, that are not our business. Kimmy and them said it happened. They talked about it on camera. They doing what they have to do with that. I think the salacious element that's being thrown and attached to this is frustrating. I know it's got to be frustrating for you because it's something they're dealing with, man. And I don't think it's indicative of things being, irretrievably broken in their marriage. It's just a circumstance that they're managing. I'd much rather talk about that conversation on the bench between Destiny and Martell. That was another ridiculous moment. That whole conversation was a fool.
Buckle up. Here we go. This is making me like Dustin again a little bit. Just a little bit. What's good, TNTG Mom? Grand Rising, beautiful. Jazzy J. What up, what up, what up? Grand Rising. Cullen. And somebody, Mama, thank you for following through. Let's go. Hit that like button for me. And hit the Cash App also. I'm still out of work. Doctor won't release me. I'm trying, y'all. This is my hustle. Throw me some change. Love on you, sis. Let's go.
First of all, what are y'all? Destiny told the story completely contrary to what we saw on the screen that happened on the trip. Second of all, Martell and Destiny are sitting there making this whole entire conversation about Melody. Destiny, like you weren't just crying. This is the problem that some of the people have with Destiny on the show and what we see versus what she says, right? Destiny wants to be friends with Melody.
Dude,
she's not really
good morning, sweetie pie. Sweet love, sister.
Called Marceau all kind of cheaters and didn't say nothing, just made a face as if she was shocked. That's petty and that's trivializing something that's a very serious accusation. And she let that happen. She only linked up with Letitia to be friends because she fell out with Melody and she was too proud to fix it.
Bam. She did not want to own her shiznai. Okay? That's it right there in a nutshell. Self-awareness is key when you're dealing with a real one. Okay? I'm a grown woman. If I have to keep explaining to you how you are trampling over my boundaries and stepping on my stilettos, then I can't mess with you. I'm sorry. If I have to keep doubling back, sitting down, running back a conversation you had with me, and then you want to play ding dong dits in front of everybody else like you a victim always, can't mess with you. If you want to lie and be two-faced and fence ride, can't mess with you. Let's go.
And she desires that friendship. We saw her looking over her shoulder, moist-eyed, telling Melody that she loved her. We saw that. We saw it, and that's what she wants. She wants to be friends with Melody, but she's too proud to fix it. And Melody's at a place in her life where she's not interested in revisiting past connections. It's simple, but
it's very simple. Now listen to this Kimmy stuff here when it come up. Y'all heard it. You seen it already. You already know what I'm talking about, but I'm putting the Midwest boogie on it. Okay, I'm up on my sick bed, sweating bullets still, because this touched my spirit, okay, in a way that I'm so glad that there are still people whose eyes and ears work. Let's go.
Just say that as opposed to sitting on a bench, a park bench, saying, "Hey, yeah, she big," and then imitating the sound of Melody's voice. All of that was just, I don't know what they thought that scene was going to accomplish, but it made both of them look less than honest and less than trustworthy and less than mature as well. So that's the scene I'm talking about.
Listen, come on over to Bell Collective because you said some stuff there. You started
Kimmy Letitia, is that, what do you think about what Dustin just said?
My bad, y'all. It's a commercial. Y'all saw Kimmy's face, right? Y'all saw Kimmy's face? She looked real uncomfortable, didn't she? Oh, looked like she was about to chew on her swallow. She couldn't face on glitch mode. See, that's why I stay in the house, y'all. Let's go.
Caress my loving marriage constable pillow.
I got one of those.
I know. Thank you, Owen. I love you so much. Go ahead, Kimmy and Letitia.
I think that I think Dustin has a point, and sometimes it's hard to hear.
Oh, her eyes were moist too.
When she said, "I'm sorry, I love you," yeah, we thought they had a turning point in St. Thomas. Like by the time we got back, things were very different. The energy, Destiny had by the time we got back was different than what we thought we saw while we were there. And we said to Destiny that we felt like she liked that relationship. And it's hard to hear. It's simply what I think. And I could be 7,000% wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. But that's the energy that we get when we're in.
That's the energy that Destiny gave while she was on the trip. She like the judo flipped old girl out the way because she wanted to sit next to Melody. Not sitting next to her because, I want to, hash things out. I want to sit next to you because I missed you. I want you to see that I'm the victim, and I want you to feel sorry for me, and I want to be all down your throat counting your molars because I need that energy to fall off on me. I need the Midas touch. I want to freeload some more. Please be my friend so that I can finish freeloading. I'm just saying.
That environment. That's the energy I feel like I see when things look like they can get back on track. When it looks like it can get back.
Kimmy make me sick. TNTG mom. Kimmy makes me sick. Without the K. Sick. I went to college with a chick like Kimmy. I'll talk about that later. Let's go.
Back on track. It appears that that she would like for things to get fixed.
You can see it. Definitely, you can see it. I mean, the energy, let's just say.
This is my thing. Why is it when, somebody points something out that is factual, obvious, and then other women like these two, because I really don't care for Leticia Pearson either, but why are they whispering? Well, he has a point. Why are you whispering? Let's go.
It is. I actually met Melody for the first time last Monday at the American Reality Television Awards. Mm-hmm. Yes, that was my first time literally meeting her in person. It was amazing. Her energy for me, because I'm gonna be honest, I was like, what to expect when you meet someone.
Shout out to Black women are in the building. One Love Beautiful. Thank you for tuning in. I love you. Drive safe out there, okay? You watch Esau Peep out there while you driving. Okay, be careful. Call me if you need me. Let's go.
I knew, her energy was so amazing. It was magnetic. It was like, I'm an energy type person. And it was like, it was like the same energy, like it was a vibe. So if that's the kind of energy and the bubbly and the, all of this and the skinny, Destiny is missing that. You can't befriend people who, you're trying to get a relationship back on track. You can't go around befriending people who hurt the friend that you're trying to get your friend get back on track with. That's just kind of what I picked up. But I can tell, watching it at Dustin, it's like, oh my God, can we be friends again?
Dusty is starstruck with Mel. She always has been, especially when she left Hookhead. Everybody was floored. They was like, what? You left him? You divorcing him for real? Girl. Because everybody has a low Kundalini, sacral chakra worshiping energy. They're male identified, so they don't care if somebody going upside their head. They don't care if they cheating, Kimmy. They don't care if their husband got 16 children outside of their marriage. They don't care. We see that. It's clearly obvious. As long as he fine good, or if he got a lot of money good, and he fine good, what you complaining about? Huh? Why they whispering? Well, it's kind of, if you're playing both sides of the kind of fence. No. Listen. Like Mel said, you cool with the ops. This man is taking me through fire and brimstone. And you gonna tell me he beeping in on the other line? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Click, block.
And I just get that energy, from her. And it is what it is. And on these shows, and not to everybody has a major role, but it's so hard to trust people, to give them your all when it's like, in her position, if anybody knows anything about her, it's like, boom, y'all gonna put it out there. So how can you said it earlier, Kimmy, it's hard to trust. It's hard to re-respect, and I just think that that's the issue, because the melody that I experienced was the exact melody from season 1.
They hate that they love her so much, like Neo. Okay? I have heifers like that still trying to hook their little knitting needle in my yarn still. If I post something on social media, they pants slobbering all over my post with ghostwriter sock accounts and taking screenshots and all that, thinking that they can define what's going on in my life by what I post on social media. It's real disturbing. It's disturbing. Just say, look, I trucked up. I'm sorry. I have no self-awareness. I have no consideration. I'm selfish y'all. And I'm sorry. That's all you gotta do. It's over. No more. No más. Finito. Andale. Get little. Kick rocks. Make as much air between me and thee as possible. See, people don't expect you to do that because they're used to sliding underneath the front door with their hat on. Oh, that's my girl in a bag of pearls. I let that slide. We've been rocking since blah, blah, blah. No, Melody was only 2 years in knowing you and still getting acquainted. See, before you my friend, it's going to be some time before I say, yeah, that's my friend. Duh. Okay? And Melody is a lot like me. We're a lot alike. I'm open. And then I sit back and think about, wait a minute. What she say? What that mean? Because I'm open. I have a pure heart. And when I start to see shade and I start to see, you pushing the envelope, it might be a week after the thing went down, but I'm still going to bring that back up. You feel me? I'm like, wait a minute. We need to talk. We need to chat. And see, if I got to keep pulling your hemline, pulling your coattail, go, excuse me, let's meet. I want to run something by you real quick. We was caught up in the heat of the moment at the whatchamacallit, and I didn't want to make a scene. This is a private conversation, so I wanted to have a little brunch and talk about some things with you. If I got to keep doing that with you, you're not my damn friend. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Let's keep going.
And we had a great time. It was like, woo, like we had been knowing each other. It was a season 1, like the person that I saw when y'all came across and y'all, in your little dresses and everything about to rebuild Huntsville. That was that girl. The girl that I see now, is the girl that's like, I gotta protect myself from everybody, you know,
Yeah.
on the other ladies on the show. And that's just the energy that I pick up with that, you know.
And see, Kimmy need to shut the hell up because Mel knows her worth. Clearly, obviously, evidently, these heifers don't. Okay? It's a deal. Cheating, infidelity, you made a vow to God before God and all the people we love that you would dedicate yourself to moi, me, not cheat, not go get someone else pregnant and then come back crawling back and try to hide it and make me accept it and beg and plead. No. No. Deal breaker means that. Just that. You broke the deal. You did. Don't try to flip it back on me and say that I'm being evil because I refuse to forgive that. I cannot. No. No. Because I'm not God. Okay, I'm just in the likeness of God. Okay, there's certain things that are unforgivable, and I definitely am not gonna forget. Okay, so I made a vow and a covenant and a promise and a spiritual universal contract with you and these children forever, ever, 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 and you that up. So goodbye. That's it. Let me grieve, mourn, be mad, cuss, scratch, and bite, and heal. Okay? We almost 5 years into the divorce. Done. Finito. X marks the spot. And these people still tap dancing on how Melody is handling her peace and healing. Why you upset? Why you mad about how I'm doing this thing? I have to go through and live through this, not you. So if I'm good with my decision, you should be too, right?
And like I said in a conversation, I feel like people don't change. Even with me, I don't change. I'm still me. The people will change you. People change people. You're still me in the inside, but you have to protect it. Because on my show, some of these girls, any chance that they get, they want to paint me to be this horrible person. You know what I mean? People don't change. People change people. And although Melody may miss a friendship with Dustin, she may miss a little of that, but you know, if you switch up, stay over there.
No, I don't think Melody missed none of that. What y'all think? Sexy Chocolate, Grand Rising, MZCB, Grand Rising, To Be Real, Grand Rising, my beautiful sister. Excuse me, I'm still a little shaky, but this make my chap my hide. Okay, this here make me sick. SIC, sick. Cause Kimmy sitting over here look like she got a cat hair, a fur ball in her throat. And Letitia just scatterbrain. I'm sorry, I don't like goofy black women. I don't.
You know,
That's how I feel. What's the incentive to find resolve if the moment, not only do you have this conversation where you're saying things that are inaccurate according to what we saw, but you also are having it with this person who you know the history that I have them with. I think the intention is clear, right? And I think that you made a great point, Letitia, when you brought up the difference between the Melody that we saw on screen season 1 versus the Melody that we see today, who is obviously in defense mode, obviously protecting herself, her peace at times, or whatever. That's where she's at with it. Kudos to Kimmy for protecting the relationship and maintaining the bond that she has with Melody throughout the
See, that's where I call bullshit right there. Cause Kimmy didn't protect a damn thing. She played dumb ditzy dizzy when Melody was like, I ain't heard from you. Remember when they met up? Was that season 2-ish? And Mel and Kimmy, Cap and Kimmy met up at the little bistro there. And Mel was like, I ain't heard from you throughout all this. What's up? Where you been? Oh, well, I didn't wanna impose or whatever Kimmy said. I'm paraphrasing. I didn't want to stick my nose in there, felt weird or what have you. But she rode on the chariot and watch Mel spend her money on that cancer survivor ring the bell victory party healing what you call, didn't she? Okay. Protect what? Kimmy not Melody's friend. Kimmy ain't never been Melody's friend because she met the tick. She met Bedbug, Tick, Paramore, 304. She knew about her the whole time. That's why she didn't want to talk to Melody while the cheating was going on and during the divorce. Okay? I'm the one that's going to say the quiet part out loud, and I don't care if you don't like it.
Remaining a person who they've been able to see each other and meet each other with respect through these evolutions. It's pretty clear to me. I think Melody could do a much better job at being open sometimes to resolve with certain issues. In that same breath, I understand completely, totally, and wholeheartedly why she is not.
I'm just trying to figure out how much more open does Melody need to be, because they had, from the beginning of the show, season 1 up until now, to get this caca correct. How many chances do I have to give a 304 to understand my standards and my boundaries? That's what I mean by goofy, silly, and slow. If I step to you once, okay, maybe you didn't know, because we're still getting to know one another. Number 2, strike 2. If I have to pull you again and say, now, we had this discussion already. Strike 3, you do it again. Adios. I'm sorry. I have 0. You're an adult. And if you can show that type of restraint with certain folk, but when it comes to me / Melody, you can't. You don't respect my boundaries after I've made them crystal clear. You don't deserve no more openness from me. You get not even a long handle to the spoon. You don't get no damn spoon. Okay? You get a Molotov cocktail on that bridge. Okay? With gasoline.
So it's just a difficult balancing act where you have to be understanding as well as mature. And so it takes a lot. But I didn't like what I saw on that park bench from Destiny and Martell in that scene. I did not like that.
Park bench. I'm laughing because
this Black Friday, transform your...
I didn't like it either, because it was a bunch of hoo-ha. It was a bunch of smoke and mirrors, dust and mirrors. Okay? That's what it was. Dusty. Because that's what dusty, heifer, tag-along, groupie, 304, hopping grifters do. Okay? Dancing for the phallus. That's what they're doing. I can't say what I really want to say, because I know sometimes people be listening with their children. Dancing for the phallus. And I really think Dusty is scared of Hookhead. I really do. Because she knows he's dangerous. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's all I'm laughing.
Because they were sitting on the ends. One was on each end of the bench, and the bench was just in the middle. And they was just sitting there. And I think the space...
I can't take the part then, or the voice. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to ask maybe before we move on to one more thing with Bale before I let y'all go. I agree with Kimmy, because obviously Kimmy was there on the girls trip, and the way the show works, I have a team who are the day-to-day producers, and they call me every, depending on what's happening. And I get phone calls every minute on the minute. Kimmy cussed out Nail over the room.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can.
That's Nail.
Kimmy, I'm like, what? Kimmy cussed out Nail. What happened? Or, what? Child, Destiny and Mel got into it. They got up. Whatever. So anyway. Now I gotta see my wake up every morning like, what's happening today? Anyway, so when the producers called me and said, Carlos, Destiny and Melody had a great moment where they apologized and they pretty much hugged it out. And I thought, how beautiful is that? Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, there's hope for this. Because this is the thing that y'all may know. And
I want to protest right there. Just because Melody hugged Destiny, a side church hug, that don't mean there's hope. I've given that side church hug to a lot of females and never spoke to them again. That was more grace for that dusty, sorry display of being a Trojan horse coming on a trip that she wasn't invited to try to stir up some more trouble from 2-3 years ago. No. After what Destiny did and how she performed, poorly performed, nah, there's no hope. I know Melody better than she do, and I done even met the woman before, okay? It's energy. Has nothing to do with acquaintance and how much or how long you've known. You just feel a certain energy if you are aware. That's how I know Goofy is as Goofy does. Good morning, Miss Rat. Y'all hit the Cash App for me, please, if you feel you would like to bless the channel. Okay? I'm still on the mend. And I'm trying to keep my little tribe together over here with my little side hustle. I'm trying to get up out the bed, but the doctor won't let me. You know, I don't like doctors, Western doctors, but I have to behave. Okay? So, help me out if it's on your heart to bless. I appreciate the love, the prayers. I appreciate everything. I appreciate people coming through into the comment section, checking on me, sending me love and healing vibes. And I'm still trying to keep the ship afloat. Okay? So, I'm trying. Still sweating bullets over here, yo. About 76%. I'm getting there. But you know, your girl is a little older. She's a grandma. So I don't heal as fast. But this is a bunch of bullshit. Okay? There's no hope. Okay, let's go.
And if y'all don't, I'll tell y'all. Destiny and Melody had a real friendship. And Kimmy, if I'm lying, stop. They had a real friendship. They were very close. And I loved it. I love their friendship. So when you're on reality TV, it is difficult because the strangest thing about this social experiment of reality TV, y'all can get along in real time.
Shout out to Kathy Cruel and Angelic Warrior. Grand Rising. Thank you for coming through. We almost done, y'all. You know I'm finna drag this 304.
But when that episode plays back and you hear what they said about you in confessionals, or when an interview is done, whether it's on Reality with the King or another content creators platform, you like a bit. And then for us, for the producers, I'm gonna tell y'all some real tea. We get confused, like, wait, y'all made up though, like we're good. Once you said the interview, well, I watched the episode because Huntsville is shot all year round, child. So the cast are watching this episode that happened 3 months ago. They could have made up today. Later that night, when Huntsville comes on and they see a scene that happened 3 months ago, they mad all over again. Same thing with Bell Collective. So it is challenging, and that's all I want to ask the two of you, especially Letitia and Kimmy, before we move on. Is it hard to maintain real girlfriends?
Gordon Ramsay's 12-piece.
Lord have mercy. You know he hurting with all these freaking ads, yo. Let's go.
On reality TV because of what I just expressed.
I think for me, no. The answer is no, because I think like if you were my friend from the beginning, you're gonna be my friend. Friends go through ups and downs. That's just what I think personally. I think sometimes some of the new friends, the new colleagues that we meet, it takes a little bit more to get past the friend zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if I get in an argument with somebody I just met in January, I'm not going to care. Like,
Right.
I'm not. But if I get in an argument, Mel and them, I care more. I care more about fixing it. I care more about fixing it. But then when you see stuff, like, I promise you, I told you before we started, like, we can't keep doing reunions without seeing all these wonderful behind the scenes, all these wonderful confessional comments that are made, because some of those need to be addressed. And some stuff, when we do the reunion early, we haven't seen half the stuff. People will see these clips and be like, ooh, they gonna eat him up the reunion. No, they not, because we didn't even know they said it, girl. Like, no, they not. So, we need to be able to see all the stuff that people got to say when they not in your face. Like, we really do. We really do. And that's not going to help what you're talking about. It's not going to help build a relationship. But I think some of the stuff needs to be addressed. Like, all that extra behind the scene talking with your friends and all that, and you can't say it to a person. Yeah, that's like, yeah, you need to say it to them.
I agree with you, Kimmy. I think that
I'm still trying to figure out when Mel didn't say it to them. Because she said it to them multiple times, and the behind the scenes stuff happened more with the rest of the cast than it does with Melody. Okay? Because Melody's real friends are not on the show. Duh. This is what I mean by goofy, ditzy, dizzy. Kimmy did more side shade toward Mel under the front carpet than a lot of them. That quiet shade. Why you didn't say it to her? Okay, then you got emboldened enough to try to talk about the name change ceremony, and you been a baby mama. Okay? You been a baby mama. And from the way that you explained it, there wasn't even, a commitment there. Y'all was just messing around playing house or whatever. And then, oops, here comes Jalen. And now you care about sharing the same surname because of the stereotype that people put on single mothers. Girl, bye. Okay? Melody was married prior to having children. Everybody know who their daddy is. Okay? And divorces happen. People change their last name all the time after they get a divorce and do not change their children's name from their father's surname or the married familial name. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. You got checked and now you want to try to clean it up. You take your own advice, Cap and Kimmy.
for me, when you look at a relationship, you guys been watching. Me and Marie will go toe to toe. I'm talking about on camera, off camera. We will go toe to toe, and it's from a place of love. But we don't have to worry about, like, is she moving like this over here? If she's moving like that, then you can have friendships. Solid friendships on reality television. You guys saw what me and Latrice went through, and it was like more so of her get involved. Her can just it'll take it to a whole nother level. But you can have friendships, and the new people that come, of course. I'm just gonna. Can we have a real conversation? They're gonna come for an OG anyway. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that's expected, and it's like, okay, but I really have absolutely no feelings, other than us pushing this story forward. But I don't care if I never talk to you again. I don't care if I never speak to you. But the friendships that I hold hard, because I love so hard. So if you hear, it's like, oh no, we got to make this right because we have something that's real. You know what I mean? So you can.
So then Destiny should be the one trying to make it right. Why do everybody expect Mel to scrape up and grovel to this 304? Shout out Sweet Tea. Thank you for being in the bushes. Bushes gang gang. CC, One Love, Sweetheart, Sister Soldier. Grand Rising. Thank you for falling through. Grand Rising, y'all. Am I wrong? Shout out to me. Talk back. Talk good to me. Talk sweet to me. Let me know. Why should Melody release her boundaries for a dust mite? I don't get it. I don't understand. Why is it always considered mean and evil after someone has been hurt and betrayed and placed in danger? Okay? Placed in grave danger. Her life is in danger dealing with this hook-headed, unhinged nutcase. But I'm supposed to come down off my ladder of safety for a cockroach, for a charlatan, yo. Why? Why should I do that? I'm the one who put you on. I'm the plug. Melody is the plug. Okay? The plug. And you took this beautiful opportunity and turned it into a wretched fest. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Creole girl, thank you for falling through, mama. Good to see everybody. Whew, my temperature just went up, y'all. Let's go. I can't take it no more. I can't stand goof, goo goo, gaga.
Have friendship. You know, I think Marie like literally cussed me out like last week. And then when she, you know, and she asked me, did we want to go get something to eat? I mean, it's a real thing. I mean, it's a real thing.
I know.
Listen, peep this. Tell me if I'm wrong. That's like the bully in high school. I'm going to give you a little quick story. Boom. I was a cheerleader. I was a flag girl, pom-pom girl, and I did some other things, right? This chick would not stop bullying me. Always talk about my hair. I was fake. Woo, woo, woo. Never talked to this chick. Never hung out in the same circles. I was always a busy bee. Church girl. Boom, boom, boom. Trying to be a good girl. This chick bullied me. Came at me with a box cutter on the stairs during passing period. Box cutter, yo. She called herself, she's gonna slash my face. Needless to say, she got mopped. Okay? She got scraped up. Alright? I'm daddy's girl. So I'm not scared, never scared. Okay? All pretty girls ain't weak. Okay? Don't let the daintiness fool you in that damn thumbnail up there. Okay? Because I'll tie them locks up and get the shea butter going with the chucks. Don't play with me. But I'm the sweetest, kindest everyone to meet. Okay, a lot of people said I was popular. I don't think so. I was just me. Just doing me. Tried to get along with everybody. The peacemaker. They called me the little black flower child. Okay. We tumbled down the stairs and it looked like she got run over by a truck. Why did the people come to me first and be like, back up off her, chill out. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Now this chick had a blade. But for the fact that my anger and adrenaline made me drag her to Mississippi. Okay, protecting my cuteness and my life. Why was the majority coming to me going, oh, you know, just give her a break. You know, let her give her another chance. See that, la, 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 la. No. That's what I see here. How am I going to forgive this chick? She tried to scar me for life, yo. And I was a bookworm. I was the geeky little black girl with the weird colors, 2 different pair of shoes, the Gen X, the Jodie Watley wannabe, harmless. I was a performer, an entertainer. I wasn't thinking about fighting. Nah. But you want me to forgive this heifer for coming at me with a box cutter, trying to slice my face, spitting in my hair, bullying me, stressing me out every day for nothing? You want me to break bread with this? Listen, let's go.
I love it. To know Marie is to love. Like Marie, everyone knows I'm obsessed with Marie Barreau.
Yeah, I mean,
Marie is like nobody I've ever met in my life, and I love that. Speaking of people coming from the OG, the last topic is the return of me and Dustin's fellow Michigander, Dr. Antoinette Lyles. She made a return. She's an OG from Bell Collective. She told people at our premiere party that Oprah hand selected her. We love Dr. Antoinette Lyles. Leticia, be nice. Okay.
oh, I don't know why.
Antoinette is back, and I love her. She's an OG. She is a part of the original cast, the original pilot, and she came back and made her voice heard. Before I let the ladies get involved, Dustin, go ahead, brother. Everything we're talking about when it comes to all of that.
First of all, that improv scene, I watched it so many times. What a perfect setting for people to act a fool, right? I thought it was great. Now, second of all, looking at this through the lens of what makes a great ensemble cast reality show, right? Dr. Antoinette's addition back into the fold was brilliant. At the moment she stepped on screen, things shook up immediately.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, that's what I wanted to give my twist on. Kimmy need to have several seats in the nosebleed section and fuck up, okay? And Dusty got cleared like a Hoover vacuum cleaner by Dustin, okay? It's ironic, Dustin and Dustiny. Ain't that something? I don't know. Y'all tell me in the chat, the comments, drop some eagle feathers if I'm wrong, if I'm right, you agree, you disagree. But Dustin cleared Destiny. And this is how it should be at all times. Keep it all the way 1,000. Okay? Don't play with me. Don't play in my face. And don't whisper when it comes to yo. Apology should be changed behavior, number 1. And then when you change your behavior, that behavior should be just as loud as your disrespect. I'm just saying. Y'all let me know what you think. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm going to go try to feed myself and get some more rest. But if you care to support, there's my cash out right there. I love y'all. Thank you for falling through. Thank you for spending this little time with me. You could have been anywhere else this morning, but you came to sit with the queen in the powwow. Okay? Tell me if you think Dustin cleared Destiny. Let me know what you think. One love. I'm be out for right now. I'm trying to come back a little later, y'all. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. Y'all be safe out there. Watch these MAGA FAFO fools out here. Get the blicky. Watch these folk. I love you. Drink your alkaline water. Eat your strawberries and blueberries. I'm about to go get me a fruit salad right now. Be good to yourself and each other. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the love. I love you. I'm always here, sick or not. Know that I love you for real.